Wonder what happened. I had two windows in here, now I just got one. But the audio should be good, so I'm going to roll with it. I didn't think I'd get here, guys. I've been waiting, wondering how I was going to do it. Wonder if I was going to do a live stream on this, but then I decided against it because it's not, of course, 2K23, it's 2K22, and the series is going to be a while, and I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I think it's kind of I wouldn't get many views if I went live late. So I decided to record this video. Guys, welcome to Seattle Sonics basketball. We are officially in the off season. Seattle Sonics went 45-37. We lost in the play-in tournament. Format I don't agree with. We had a good enough record to be a 7th seed, but for some reason they have play-in tournaments, so you have to play in the play-in tournament. If you lose the game, you're automatically out, which I don't agree with. I hate the fact that NBA even went to that format. But here we are. Great season, man. 25 wins in the first season, 45 wins this season. Jalen Suggs on that sweet rookie deal. Tador is going to grow. Eldon James is a 77 overall at 22 years old. We got Miles Bridges. We got Robert Williams. The future looks bright. I do want to do better at shooting guard, however, because I think Tador is not really ready to take over. Gary Harris has been mostly the one that's starting, and I think those two need to come off the bench. I don't know how I'm going to do this, though, because I'm partly thinking I should go after a shooting guard in the free agency. Part of me thinks I should use this draft and just let these guys like Tador and them start. Tador and Gary Harris, especially Tador, let him start and just get better that way. But I don't know. I really kind of want to do draft with this franchise. I really kind of just don't want to go to the free agency to fix everything. Trying my best not to do that. To go into just free agency to win everything. And if y'all are looking, you read that right. The New Orleans Pelicans are your world champs. The New Orleans Pelicans beat the 76ers. Joel Embiid's on that team. Simmons, Harris, Maxey. Pretty good squad. But they didn't stand a chance against Zion Williamson and Rivers and guys that in real life, for one, Zion can't stay healthy. I think the NBA really was pumping out. Well, it even started before the NBA. It started really when he was with Duke. They really pumped out Zion Williamson to be that guy. And he can't stay healthy. It's sort of like Greg Oden. Sort of that same kind of situation. But they're your champs. Rivers, I guess that's Austin Rivers. Anthony Rivers. So I think he's an auto-generated player. They're your world champs. And they come out of the Western Conference, so if we want to compete, we have to compete with them, And the Pelicans came in like third in the playoff seeding, so they did way better than anybody anticipated. The Thunder were, of course, one of the best teams in the league, and then the Warriors. I really thought the Warriors would be the team that would, even with them being 8 games back from the Thunder, I thought the Warriors with the shooting and stuff would prevail, but it's Zion Williamson, Anthony Rivers, and the New Orleans Pelicans that are your world champs. I have a plan. I partly didn't want to move on too quick because I just really kind of I was kind of scheming in my mind. Do I want to go free agency for the shooting guard issue? I think I should probably do free agency for the shooting guard, but he has to be young. I don't want an old veteran taking over that spot. I want a guy that will play for me for a while. So We'll just see how that goes. How's social media acting? Surge Roby to test value in free agency this summer. Looks like the Suns may be about to Surge of Tatum next year. Really wants to test value in free agency this summer. Of course, we're not going to be looking at him. Ingram showing loyalty to the hometown team, wants to re up and stay the course. Yeah, he should. They're the world champs, man. We'll be where the champs are at. Wilds, Jerome to test free agency, Anthony Rivers, Zion Wilson. Not really much to report in free agency. The big name, of course, is Tatum. Is Tatum, which we don't have no interest in. Let's look into player retirements. Carmelo Anthony, after 17 years, 39 years old, Lala Anthony and a bunch of kids and a bunch of mistresses has decided to call it a day. Dwight Howard has decided to call it a day. Rajon Rondo, J.J. Augustin, and Al Horford. J. Augustin paid for the force. Horford's always been there. Javal McGee, some guy I don't know. Taj Gibson, Wayne Ellington, Patrick Mills. I didn't know Patrick Mills was still playing. Avery Bradley, Patrick Peterson, Ed Davis, PJ Tucker, Mike Scott, Matthew Dellavedova. He used to be big, man. Especially back like 12 years ago. I remember Dellavedova was really big for the Mavs. Probably was one of the reasons why they won that title years ago. Boban is gone. Boban, no more Boban. And Dante Exum retired. I guess I don't own that $1 million anymore. I decided to let him go in the free agency and no one picked him up. So I guess I had to pay that $1 million. Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is retired. He retired at 25? Really? Tony Bradley. Kevin Knox. Grayson Allen, 27 years old. He only was 2 years pro and he retires. Wow. They have weird retirement engine in this thing. Scenarios in this game. The rest of these names, I do not know, so I'm not going to worry about it. But those are the players that have retired. Of course, LeBron James retired last year. So there's no LeBron James in LA anymore. Staff retirements. This is where you'll be able to view the various staff members that decided it's time to retire. Lloyd Pierce of the Pacers was assistant coach. Alvin Gentry, longtime coach. So 33 years in the league. Stacey Augmon retires. All for the Kings. The Kings are starting over with their coaching. Hall of Fame inductees. Who's going to be? Well, it makes sense. Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony. That seems about right. Jersey retirements. It's not the jersey retired. Oh, Dwight Howard has his jersey retired with the Orlando Magic where he started. And Carmelo Anthony has his jersey retired with the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets never do anything. They never won anything, you know? They just don't. They just never do. And we're not worried about league realignment. I think this league is perfect. You got the Jazz, the Nuggets, the Sonics, the Timberwolves, the Blazers, and the Wild. That makes Northwest makes sense. Pacific, you got the Clippers, Kings, Lakers, Suns, Surf, and Warriors. Makes sense. Southwest, you got the Thunder, Spurs, Rockets, Pelicans, Mavericks, Grizzlies. Atlantic, 76ers, Celtics, Force, Knicks, Nets, Raptors. Central, Pistons, Pacers, Bobcats, Cavs, Bulls, Bucks. In the Southeast, you got the Barons, the Hawks, the Heat, Hornets, Magic, and Wizards. I think that is this is a perfect league. I love it. I mean, the only thing you could kind of say that's bad is you never would think, like, for one, San Diego would get a basketball team. I think Las Vegas would be probably the big one to get a franchise before San Diego ever gets another franchise. I can imagine Cincinnati having a basketball team, but I don't think that. I don't know. I think it'd be really good for Ohio to get another team. Pretty good league though. I like it. It's a pretty good league. We're in the draft lottery. I can't make any trades before then. I really want to trade with someone to boost my picks into the first round. I can probably will have to give up something next year for it. I can't see myself getting up a player because I don't think we have a player. Well, I don't want to give away my top 5 players. I don't want to do that, which is Tudor, Eldon James, Jalen Suggs, Bridges, and Robert Williams. I do not want to give those guys up. And so we're probably going to be a late lottery pick. I could skip lottery, but I'm not going to skip it. I think we'll skip it once. Well, I want to see who gets number 1. We're probably going to be at 20. I'm going to see if we can trade up to get something earlier because there is a lot of treasure in this draft, especially in the first round. Because I put guys on my draft board. Force coming at 19. Comes the Hornets. Unless they traded it. Nope. Hornets at 18. Here with a lottery selection. Nuggets at 17. They did not trade. I'm really looking to trade with the Rockets because the Rockets have a lot of picks in the first round. I wonder what I would have to give up to get that. I would have to give up. I know I'm going to have to give up some of my picks that I got now, but I might have to give up a future pick to make it work. I should pay protections on your pick. The pick will remain with the Wizards with their pick next year automatically conveying to the Rockets. Yeah, they gave up a whole lot to the Rockets. OKC, despite with both the 15th and 33rd picks this year, will the Thunder stand pat or will they try and move up in the draft? Well, we're going to try to move up in the draft. I used to swap picks with the Clippers. They have the higher pick here, so they'll keep it instead. Okay. And the Rockets at 14. This will be their 3rd consecutive year with the lottery selection. Okay, good. That was via, they made trades because it was with Milwaukee. That's how the Rockets got up that high. How the hell the Thunder? The Thunder got up that high because of the Clippers. So that's how they made that work. Nets at 12. Because the Rockets had the rights to swap picks with the Nets and had their pick go lower, it goes to the Nets. Suns at 11. Be their 2nd consecutive year with a lottery selection. Okay, we're in top 10. Goes to the Raptors at 10. These Raptors have leapfrogged into the top 4. Wow. Bobcats. But goes to the Kings, which means the Bobcats have leaped forward. The Bobcats have leapfrogged into the top 4. Spurs. Spurs selected Gus Sutton with the 14th pick last year. I wonder where the Rockets. I know the Rockets have more picks than this. They do. The 7th pick goes to Houston Rockets. The Nets do not keep this pick. It instead goes to the Rockets, who had the right to swap picks, and their pick went lower. I just got to get us out of 20. If I can get us in the top 10, I'll be good. The Rockets have so many picks, man. I just think I can make a deal with them. I might have to give up the store for it, which I really don't want to do. The Knicks. Surf. Goes to the San Diego Surf. Surf have never landed the top pick in the draft. Tell me the Rockets have another pick. That way they're not sweating the 7th pick. The pick represents the second year the Knicks have held a lottery pick. And then there were 3. Bobcats. Two teams remain, the Wild and the Barons. It's time for Mark to make the final. Well, they're not going to give up that 7th pick, man. There goes the Wild. The Wild have never picked number 1. And the Baltimore Barons are the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. So 3 of the expansion teams are in the top 3 of the picks, man. I don't know what I have to do, but I want to get us out of 20. I don't want us picking at 20. We need a better pick, or a higher selection than that if I want to do damage in the draft. Because how many times I got it? I got Sonics at 20. There's another spot where we're at, but I think that's the first round. So not yet. Yeah, we got in the second round or is that the same? Okay, I think it's the same. We'll get out of here. Now I gotta look for trade. But first we gotta do staff signing. I skip these a lot because like I said, man, first year didn't expect much. We were an expansion team. This year we got 45 wins. So we're going into 3rd season, and that's when you judge things. You can't really judge things when I just want to view candidates. There's Rivers. You want to go in another direction, have Doc Rivers. Nick Nurse is out there. Jeff Hornacek, Van Exel, Thibodeau, Billups. But I think he's earned another year. I really do. I think he earned another year. We won 45 games. Okay, let's see how everyone's potential. B. Trading potential. Potential is A minus. Okay. BB. I really want to just keep the guys I got. Don't really want to move on. I think we did a good job. I think the season was pretty good. I think these guys have earned another year. So we're going to fast forward past this. But after this year, if we don't do very well, we're going to head to rural. That's how it kind of is, man. I mean, it's like that 3rd year when you're putting a team together. You done put pieces together. Things have got to be good. During this period, you'll get to do your scouting trips for the previous season. I'm kind of looking at shooting guard. I'm really keen on Jeffrey. He's going to get picked early. We need to move up to 7 to get him. I think the guy is going to be a star. You look at this, it's ranked 5th. All-star, gets to the rim with ease, makes most of the opportunities when he's there. Always seems to know exactly what the offense is planning to do. He's the most agile player in the bag, above average athleticism. No significant weaknesses whatsoever, man. And a B offense, B defense. Yeah, this is the guy I want right here. And we just saw his thing, so we don't need to do that. And I think he's already on my draft board. Jordan Newton would be like where we would be at for a pick, but he's not as good as Fleming. Has nice shooting form, long range shots regularly can develop into an all-star someday. Good potential. Has closeouts with a vengeance. Wants to get to the rim when he knows he can finish. Pull-offs, defensive anticipation. Has a blowout aggressive defensive game, and I don't need that. He's someone to play defense. I'm just not sold on some of these guys, man. Bryce Owens is another late pick. I think I did check out Junior Randle. I wasn't too impressed with him. Dayaker jumps through right open, looks for threes or money, has a knack for making stops every now and again, really cracked around the rim, has a variety of finishes. Poor playmaker doesn't see guys until it's too late. Poor offensive anticipation, makes bad plays from time to time. Has a below grass of the so yeah, it sinks once they're done. And I got at least 3 picks in this draft. So one of them I'm just going to try to probably give away for next year's draft. I just need to hit on a player or two, and I think I'm good. And I want to go forward in the power forward position. Of course, this is the number 1 pick. We have no chance of getting this guy, Rasheed Rogers. Scores through traffic with ease, outstanding dunker. His overall post moves repertoire is considered above average. He is dominating defensive stopper in the low post. Sodergrass' new offense often appears unaware. But when you look at what he does do good, but even he's not as good as Fleming as far as like a player in the draft. I mean, Fleming has no weaknesses. I really want that guy. Now we got Ed Lynch here. I think I looked at him. Scouting, Paul Millsap, All-Star, Thaddeus Young, has a knack for blocking shots, side defender, pretty good vertical leaper, overall plus athlete, capable defender in the low post, knows how to get it done, has questionable basketball IQ and court awareness, but they all have that. Three-point shooting is pretty shaky at best. I'm not looking for him to shoot threes. Just looking for him to get rebounds and get to the rim. But I haven't really seen anyone that really excites me here, except for Fleming, really. So I got guys on my board. And we can check the board here. Do got guys on my board. Where's my board at? Did they take it out? Okay, there we go. That's just the big board. I had a list, but my list is gone. They take it out, I guess, because it's the off season, I guess. But we'll go back. We'll advance. The Bears trainer has uncovered an injury concern with Kurt Weddington and his shoulder because it's serious. It's just that you do not draft him. I'm not looking for a point guard, so that doesn't have anything to do with me. You should see some of the toss that will be available in the upcoming NBA draft. Find each guy's official measurements and testing. Sebastian Aldridge. Not really interested in him. Chip Bradley is a pretty good player. And that for steals, is a good low post scorer. Not a good three-point shooter. Tends to make pushes of the ball on occasion. Pretty good. Brown, Bro Bradley, Cheeks. I'm basically looking for power forward and a shooting guard. That's basically what I'm looking for in this draft. Because Jay Crowder, we're not going to have him for long. Jay Crowder's not going to be with the team for long. And Tristan Thompson's going to move on. So I actually need a center too. So I need to check center. I wonder if I did anything for center. And of course, this Jeffrey Fleming is the guy I'm really looking at. But we have to trade up. We have to trade up to get him. What centers they got here? So I think I did scout center. Cameron Barrett. Great. Good, but not great pickpocket ability at this stage of development. Knows when to hit the boards, pulled out a fair amount of rebounds. Good athlete with hops. One of those guys who seems like a basketball player. Weaknesses: below average court vision, horizontal rise. Weapontar, so-so athleticism, leaves him exposed against quicker players. Sheldon Douglas. We sold on him. Defense at B minus. Good dunker. It's good in low post score. Center low knows what to beat and win. Weaknesses: standing approach with the ball and kick with us. That's all the centers in the draft. Wait a minute. That's all the centers in the draft. So that's Cameron. Got to B minus in defending. Sheldon Douglas. Alexander Flores. Good dunker, good in low post. Yeah. Got weakness. The only guy I see that ain't got weaknesses in this draft is Fleming, but there's some good players actually here. Really good players. So we'll just see how it goes. We'll advance. Pre-draft, where's your chance to invite prospects to 10 your team's personal right to get each player's official minutes testing results? We're not going to get Rasheed Rogers. I'm thinking he's going to be out the first plain smoking. We'll probably look at Adrian Pierce. Get at Lynch. Definitely Jeffrey Fleming. I think I kind of looked at Jordan Newton, wasn't impressed. I might work him out too. We can invite a lot of people though. Junior Rondo, I wasn't really excited about him, but since we have all these invites, I'll invite him. I'm thinking we're going to trade out of that second round pick. Power forwards. We'll look at Louis Marks. I wasn't really impressed with Eddie Lynch. Bradley. Yeah, it sinks. As the lower you get in this draft, it's going to sink. I like for Rasheed Rogers to fall, but he's not going to fall to me. We could easily. Oh, yeah, he's ranked high. We'll give him a look. Center, Adrian Pierce. Not really a deep draft as far as centers, though. Late round pick, Cameron Barrett. Probably. We'll go Cameron Barrett. I got my small forward. I don't really need a small forward. If we could fall, that'd be great. If it's not sold, I'm not sold on Lynch. Maybe they'll tell me something I don't know, and maybe I'll come around and be like, hey, Lynch is actually a good player. That's why I kind of hate we won so much, because now it's like I have to wallow in the muck of trying to find another player to play, to find good talent in the draft. You almost have to work harder in the draft now to get someone you really want. There's some talent here. There's some actual talent. We go all positions. Okay, Stevens. Dale Lawrence, want to give him a shot. I don't want to get a foreign player because then they stay overseas instead of being on my team, which does me no good. But I think it's a way to build depth, though. You can build depth that way. I just don't really want to do it. Mitchell Bradley, Jordan Newton got invited. How about Jake Simmons? All right. Multiple teams haven't selected any process to work out for your team, or you should want to continue. Well, have selected any process to work out for your team. I don't know. Maybe. Team workout. Not really looking at threes, but looking just at if I want to look at threes, let me look at Jeffrey Fleming. He looks good. I really want Jeffrey Fleming on my team. But I have to really I would have to really I really have to get a good trade. It's time for a come for the NBA draft. The first one can be changing a smart draft. All the information you see from the scouts is reliable. Target list. I didn't put anyone on my target list. Wait a minute. They're the Sonics. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I'm looking over there. I'm like, how the Bobcats get here? No wonder I couldn't see anything. Boy, that's embarrassing. That's the big board. This is my draft board. Newton, Rasheed Rogers. Well, that's kind of bad. I wonder. I don't think I did anything involving my team, so I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. They do have trade. I'm looking for trade. Trade finder. Let's do trading. I want that 7th round pick. And we're not trading any of these guys. I would trade Gary Harris though. If, they wanted somebody, but I'm looking at picks. We got way too many draft picks. I'm not really looking to do all that. I'm willing to trade that, and I'm willing to trade this other 2nd round pick. And we can view offers. Just see what everybody's offering. Baltimore Barons. Nothing real exciting right now. Just draft picks for the future. I could do future picks, but I don't really want to do that. I just need to propose a trade. All right. Here we go. I'm going to propose some trades. See if anyone's interested. I'm not interested in that pick. In another pick. I'm not interested in that pick. And I am willing to trade. Ready to put Gary Harris out there as bait. And I know this is going to get laughed at. But I really want to see if I can get up in the draft. The Rockets probably will not do this, most likely. It says it's a valid trade. That does not mean it will go through. You know what I'm saying? It might. I just want that first round pick in the seventh. I want that seventh round pick. Um, Honestly, I don't think they'll go for it, but we're just gonna see. I wouldn't even do this trade. We're not interested in this trade. However, I have a counteroffer that I think can work out nicely for both sides. Let's see it. Okay. They get we get their first round pick and we get Victor Oladipo. But they get my two second round picks this year. They get Gary Harris and they get Eldon James. And I do get that first round pick, but I'm not giving up. We're not giving up James. We will not do this trade. We're not trading away Eldon James. Not going to happen. Yes, we do not want to do that trade. Let's see if we can get him to do something else. We just want to move up in the draft. So I will go pick again. I will not give up any players. We'll go pick. Get that up. And all I want is to move up in the draft by a little bit. I don't think they'll ask for too much for the 14th. Of course, considering what happens with the 14th, we're not going to get Jeffrey James. The Jeffrey guy that we want. We're not going to get him with this pick. But it will move me up 6 spots. But I don't think they'll take it. You're asking me to give away a valuable asset, 2023 first round pick, 14. All right. I kind of don't want to do this, but I will. We're going to put Gary Harris back out there as trade bait. He is 28 years old. He's not young. And he's unrestricted. We'll put him out there. We'll get Gary Harris and our second round picks to move up to the 14th pick. You're asking me to give away a viable asset. Well, none of that I get back seniors, but that's not happening. However, I have a counter offer that I think can work out both nicely for both sides. This usually probably means them trying to get my best, one of my best players, man. It's not going to happen. Okay, the 2023, we get the first round pick, and we get a 2023 first round pick. They get my 2 second round picks. They get my first round pick in 2025, unprotected. I kind of agree with this. And we have 2 first round picks. I'm kind of liking this. No, I don't want to remove. I kind of want to make it protected or swap. But even with that, that's not a bad deal. I don't really want to get rid of Gary Harris, but at the end of the day, man, I get 2 first round picks. 2 first round picks. So I keep 2 first round picks. I just have to give up my first round in 2025. And they take my 2 picks. We'll do the deal. The Houston Rockets have agreed to your trade offer. Gary Harris has gone to the Rockets. We gave away 2 second round picks. We gave away our first round pick. in 2025, but we get 2 first-round picks in this year's draft. I think it was a good trade. They didn't have to give up their 7th. They just gave up their 14th. We may not get Jeffrey Chambers, but we could get someone a little bit more valuable in the draft. So we did our due diligence. Social media, what they're saying about it, not saying a lot about it, but that was a big trade. That was a big trade, guys. Now, of course, we have to get another shooting guard, but Tador is ready to come off the bench. He's already coming off the bench. That's the way I look at it. So, I think it's good. All right. I did my thing. Let's get to the draft. We can't move up anymore. If Jeffrey Chambers gets picked, he just gets picked. But I do like the fact that we moved up in the draft to get something. So Rasheed Rogers does go to the Barons. Wild. Kenny Rollins from Alabama. So they improve. Bobcats. Dante Mercer. Center I was looking at. He's going to go there. Kansas State head coach when he came on call. Mercer, the most coachable player has ever coached. High praise for Memphis. A long history. The Surf. Knicks, Maurice Pittman. I never really got into him. When it comes to poor playmaking abilities, Pittman is easily the best in the class, probably the best in the last 5 years. Elite talent. Here comes the Surf. Oh, we got a trade. Who's trading? They trade De'Aaron Fox. Sacramento trade De'Aaron Fox for them to move up. So Sacramento Kings will have this pick. They take Antonio Moore. I sure hope no one picks Chambers. If they don't pick Chambers, man, I am going to be so happy. But I don't see him making it past. I don't see him making it out of the top 10, man. There's no way. And we have a trade with the Hawks. Derrick Rose is going to Atlanta. I guess the Knicks get this pick. Jake Simmons from Texas. Wasn't really eyeing him either. I really wasn't focusing on small forwards or anything like that. Come on, Rockets, don't screw me. They don't. They take Louis Marks. Whenever Marks attacks an opposing defender's moves at the cost of someone who has practiced the same moves 1,000 times. That'd be a good power forward to have. Leon Easley, Vanderbilt. I kind of was looking at him, but I was kind of like, wasn't really impressed with him either. Goes to the Spurs. Adrian Pierce. I was looking at him for center. He goes to the Kings. We were on display last season at Texas with the best in college. Yep, he can block. Carl Vincent. Raptors. Point guard Carl Vincent. Please, just don't take the guy I want. Please. Phoenix Suns are on the clock. They take Leonard Brown. Guys, we might get the guy we want. Some say the mid-range is dying. The modern NBA. The Suns clearly love they saw from Brown. They pick a point guard. Come on, don't do it to me, Nets. They have a trade to announce. Russell Westbrook goes to the Nets. And that pick will go to the Wizards. So they trade Westbrook. My bad, guy, not trying to disrespect you. Dale Lawrence. Guys, we might get Jeffrey. We might get Jeffrey Chambers. I just need the Celtics to act right. About the Celtics. Glenn Battle. We can get our guy. We can get our guy. We're going to build our team the right way, man. I won't even have to do free agency, really. Not at all. Because now I got the guy I want. I'll get the guy I really want. Jeffrey Chambers is the guy I want. Don't know why he kept falling. I have no idea why he fell. But he fell right into my hands. You look at him, B's across the board. He is a C+ overall. He is good at shooting guard. He can play the small forward position. Gets to the rim with ease most of his time when he's there. Always seems to know exactly what the offense is planning to do. Easily one of the most agile players in the draft. Above average athleticism. No significant weaknesses, man. This is the guy, man. I don't know. I just think this is a slam dunk. This is a guy that's going to be the future of the Seattle Sonics, along with Suggs, Eldon James, man. This is going to be a great team, man. We're going to draft Jeffrey Fleming. What college you go to, by the way? St. Mary's. We're going to draft Fleming. Yes. Future of the team right there. And he plays defense. I think it was a slam dunk, man. I think it was a slam dunk. We traded Gary Harris, but we replaced him with future talent. Damn good draft move. Damn good draft move to move up, man. We got 2 picks really to do anything with. Another pick to do anything with. So we're going to stay because I don't have no picks in the second round. I didn't need it. So I didn't take it. Well, Kramer's game, but his really unknown stats are dimension will likely be bewildered for next time look for a big name player they know. Charlotte Hornets. Now I gotta wonder if there's anyone on my board I really still want. I can't believe I got Fleming, guys. That was huge. I really feel like we don't have to do much in free agency. We just need to sign our players, and we're good. I got what I wanted out of this draft. I got what I wanted out of the draft. Exactly. We can look at our draft board, see if there's anyone we were highlighting. We did get Jeffrey Fleming, so that was good. Next guy would be a power forward. And these guys I think some of these guys already went off my board. A lot of them are gone. But I do want another center or power forward. That's what I want. Another center or power forward. Team needs. They won't show Fleming because we just drafted him. A lot of these guys are off the board I really wanted. So we'll see what's left. Ed Lynch is still on the board, but he would be a pick Right now, they're arguing that Ben O'Connor, he would fit right into it because he has a 2K rank at 23, and he ranks at number 20 on the Draft Express big board. So he would actually be the guy to get. I really don't want another point guard, though. I really need someone big at center or at power forward. And this is the only time where I can actually draft somebody here. But I'm gonna probably take a loss here because I want the guy I want. I want the guy I want. I do not. I'm going to get what I need versus what I would actually kind of want. You know, it's really taking a big risk. Because who's on my list, man? Who is on my draft board? They won't separate it. Jordan Newton. Okay, Rashid Lynch is on the board, but I don't know if I really want him. Don't want anyone with backcourt awareness. Louis Marks, I think, got drafted. He's already been drafted. He's got B's. He's drafted already. He got drafted. So I can't look at him. Dante Mercer got drafted. Easley got drafted. Mitchell Bradley did not get drafted. He's got B's. Mitchell Bradley. Be interesting. Claude Gardner. Cameron Barrett. You're gonna get in a garbage can with these guys, man. You're not gonna get great. Somebody pushes the ball on occasion. Draft rank at 33, position rank at number 7. We really need another power forward or a center. They don't have much as far as centers. Lester O'Connor may be the guy. Maybe the guy. He's young. He's 18. Maybe I go with him. Daniels. Andre Sullivan. Court vision, position rank. Number 7's power forward. What's the highest ranked power forward that did not get drafted? Ed Lynch didn't get drafted, but I don't think he ranks high. Position ranks at 13. Position rank 10. Position rank 8. Seventh. 9th. 7th. I don't know, man. Because at center, there's not really anybody there. These centers aren't doing it for me. I think this is a bad center class. I think Mercer will be good. Where's Cameron Barrett? 6. Pulls down a fair amount of good athlete. How's one of those guys seems like a basketball player. So athletic. He's not quick. But do I need him to be quick? He's a center, you know. He's going to give me rebounds. He's going to do his stuff in the low post. He's going to do his thing in the low post. Cameron Barrett may be the guy. Lester Connor, though. Who ranks higher in a lot of things? He ranks higher. He's a good low post scorer. Exceptional low post defender, knows where to be and when. Has an knack for knowing where to be on defense. I think we go with Lester Connor. He ranks higher. Not really a bad weakness. Oh wait, they go with Lester Connor. They go with Lester Connor on this. We'll go power forward. .13th, 10th, 8th, 7th, 9th, 4th. But it's got C's. And Lester Connor is B's all around. B on offense, B minus on defense. I'm going with Lester Connor. Lester Connor. The Sonics. And what I might do with this next draft pick is trade it away for a first round pick for next year. If someone wants to trade, see what offers I get. I didn't want to get too many players because I'm looking to bring players back. Another trade. Odd trades in this draft. OKC. Wow. Gives up trades for the Timberwolves to move up. Oh, no. Or the other way around. The rich get richer with the Oklahoma City Thunder, huh? We're back on the clock, and we're going to trade for a future. We're going to do future. We're doing future. We are willing to trade that out of this pick. Dang, I still have I still have a pick. Oh, I still do have that pick. We'll give them both up. I mean, I'm not really wanting this pick because I think I got two players, and that's all I kind of wanted because I want to bring everybody else back and let some people go, but a lot of people I'm trying to bring back. Yeah, let's see. We'll propose that. Well, we won't do it that way. I'm going to do it a trade finder. 2 picks. I'm willing to trade these 2 picks and see what we get out of it. A few offers. All right, we got 33 offers. We do not want players for picks, so I'm not looking for that. Go trade the Bulls. Be nice to trade one of these expansion teams because I know they won't win that much. Tim Hardaway. No. Pittsburgh Force. Top 3 unprotected first round pick with the Force. But I don't want another player. Grizzlies win too much, so that's not going to work. No, well, maybe. I don't need another power forward now. Miami Heat, they win too much. McCollum. That's a lot of salary. Do I really want to give up all that give up a salary for one player that's aging? I don't want to do that. Utah Jazz, first round pick in 2023, pick 24. I don't really want to do that either. First round pick, Knicks. I don't want your stupid player though. Lakers, no, they went too much. Bobcats, pick 8, draft pick. Okay, 2023, second round pick, pick 8. I don't want to pick in this, and I don't want to do that though. I'd rather just pick for that pick. I might come back to that. We'll do a deal. Schroeder, don't want them. No. Mavs, no. Nets, no. 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 Pistons. That's a long way off. I don't want to do that trade either. Rockets. You're trying to give Gary Harris away. Y'all just got him. And now you're trying to give him back. I don't want Gary Harris back. He was nice, but we don't want him back. We just trade him away to you. San Diego Surf. Lester Atkins. That give me a center. That give me the center I always wanted. 78 overall, 24 years old. Playing for a winner, not important. Financial security, very important. Somewhat loyal. I like him. I think he'd be great off the bench. He'd be great off the bench. One badge, though. 78 overall, good bench player. Laid back, not very loyal. We could move on from Tristan Thompson if we do this trade, though. We can move on if I do that trade. But I don't know if I really want to do that trade. Brewer. DeMar DeRozan. No, he's too old. I don't want him. Golden State. A second round pick, too. You gotta give me more than that. Bo Rhodes. Wizards. Lester Atkins. Start negotiating. I want a pick out of that, though, too. I don't want to. If I do this trade, can y'all give me. If y'all give me Lester Atkins, can you give me anything else? Give me your first round pick. Give me a lottery protected 2025 first rounder. That way that makes up for that first round I just gave up. We'll take on his contract, and that will solve the moving on the center problem for the future. I think it's actually a good trade. Do all users accept this trade? Well, I don't know what that means. I'll accept it. They did. They took it. And we get Lester Atkins on our team. They take Alexander Flores. We'll do the first round, and then I'm done. There's 36 teams. Eddie Lynch goes to the Jazz. Pacers. Vincent Wilson, a guy I did not look at. What y'all think of the draft, guys? The trading, all that stuff. Think I made some good moves. San Diego Surf, man. I can't believe they wanted to give up Lester Atkins. They just got him. He's young. The team will be younger. I think the team's going to be a whole lot younger, though. And we're probably going to move on from some players because of this. But, man, I feel like we're for the future, man. I don't have to do a deal with Tristan Thompson. I don't have to do a deal with Jay Crowder. I can let them walk and let these new guys come in and just do their thing, man. Bulls. I'm sure a trade's about to happen. I have a trade to announce. Any big names? Doug McDermott. New York Knicks. Maybe I should turn the trading thing down into 2K thing. But I sort of like it this way because it makes it more exciting. These teams making these crazy trades. Of course, the craziest trade was the Westbrook trade. That was insane. Ben O'Connor, point guard. I only really wanted two players out of this draft, man. I mean, I didn't want to go crazy with the draft. Like, oh man, I'm going to go to everybody for a draft. They drafted the guy they told me not to draft. We're not scared off. Well, they might be once they get them playing. G.J. Sims, never heard of him. From Nevada. Sims recorded the highest work at the draft combine. Attendance. Sixers are now on the clock. Clyde Gardner, power forward. I was looking at him. I saw enough people in the media suggest that Gardner is a second round talent. I couldn't disagree more to start getting a great value from him in this spot, in my opinion. Oklahoma City Thunder. Select Ivan. Hawks. Hayward. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I think we're just want to do the first round. Junior Randall. I was looking at him. I just didn't trust it. Yeah. But I think Jeffrey was the best shooting guard I could get, man. Way better than Julian Randle. Junior Randle can hit threes, but I think the overall talent. I think the overall talent has to go to. On the second round. Sim to user pick. Sim to end. Yes, end the draft. What'd y'all think of these moves, guys? What'd y'all think of these moves? 84 overall, Rasheed Rogers goes to the Barons. Kelly Rollins, 78 overall, point guard goes to the Wild. Bobcats get a center, 77 overall, Donta Mercer. Knicks get Maurice Pittman, 76 overall, point guard. Kings via trade with the San Diego Circuit, small forward Antonio Moore, 78 overall. Knicks, Jake Simmons, small forward, 75 overall, 23 years old, Jake Simmons. At 7, the Rockets get 78 overall, power forward, Louis Marks, 21 years old. Spurs get Leon Easley, 76 overall, power forward. Kings get Adrian Pierce, center, 79 overall. I didn't think he was going to be that good. That's pretty good. 79 overall center, starting out, 21 years old. Carl Vincent, point guard, 77 overall, 21 years old. Suns get Leonard Brown, point guard, 76 overall. There's some gems in this draft. Dale Lawrence, 78 overall, small forward. Wizards. Celtics get Glenn Battle, point guard, 75 overall. We get a 76 overall Jeffrey Fleming. I thought he'd be ranked a little higher. I knew he was going to be Rasheed Rogers, though. That was a top pick. I think it's pretty good, though. I'm not saying it's bad. I just thought he'd be ranked a little. I thought his overall would be higher. He already has 4 badges. 2, 4. Only Kelly Rollins has more badges than Jeffrey Fleming. 79 overall, Andre Stevens. Nuggets, Hornets, 73. Lester O'Connor, 75 overall, power forward. Let's go. 18 years old. Has no badges, though. But we got Lester Atkins, too. We made the draft work for us, man. The draft really worked for us. They don't say where my trade is. Who did I trade with anyway? Wasn't it it was the Surf. It doesn't show up here. It's kind of weird. Brooklyn via Milwaukee. Surf should be here. Via Detroit. Okay. Yeah, because Detroit had the pick, and then they got traded to me, and then it traded to the Surf. Okay, I know. That's how that worked. This is pretty good, guys. I'm proud of how we handled the draft because I feel like I got value. Jeffrey Fleming. Cool. And let's see here. Connor. No badges though. I still think he'll be really good. He's gonna be good. We're gonna do rookie signing. They accept. We accept both of these guys. Yes, sir. During this period, you will must decide which team option you want to accept, which you want to decline. Wait a minute. Press the wrong button. Okay. Lamar Stevens, we got to do another contract with the other guys. This is a cheap deal. We will accept these deals. We will keep Suggs, of course, Tudors, of course. All these guys will stay. The team player option. are now unrestricted free agents. Declined option are now unrestricted free agents. Entire league, Lamelo Ball. I really don't want to do anything in free agency. I do want to just keep my team together for the most part. That's all I kind of want to do is keep my team together. Entire league. Players that did not do their option. Suggs on there? Oh, he accepted. Pending options. I already took care of my options. Or did I? That's the one thing I hate about this stuff. It's just not clear. Cody Martin. Will offer. Matt Thomas will offer. I did advance it. Okay. This time you will be resigning players to fill out your team. T07 can still sign players. Wild, I picked up just in. Wonder if I messed up, man. Suggs is still on my team. Okay. I'm just like, make sure he's still on my team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got 6. I gotta re-sign some players. Because let's see what I got now. Okay, wait. Point guard, just Jalen Suggs. So I gotta try to bring Trey Burke back. Or somebody back. At least 2 other point guards. A shooting guard. Pretty good right now, but I would like to bring in another shooting guard, of course. Make it 15. Another small forward would be nice. Jay Crowder another year probably. I think we're good at center. I could actually move on from Tristan Thompson. I might bring back Jay Crowder and Trey Burke. That's one thing I might do. Let's get into it. All right. Say I have a cap hold of $55 million. So I'm going to deal with that first, see where this cap hold's at. We have to use the labor as it will clear his cap hold immediately. 32 years old, $11 million cap hold. It would save me some money. We got Lester Atkins, man. Maybe we should move on from Tristan or renounce him. Trey Burke, we'll bring him back. Quartz Moss, we'll bring him back. Jay Crowder. $15 million? $15 million? For a 33-year-old Jay Crowder? I don't think so. We're going to release Jay Crowder. It's too much. Trey Mann. Brett Williams. It seems a lot for a 72 overall player. But he's 24 years old. I don't really want to let him go. Yeah, we let Tristan Thompson and what's his name go. I can get a cheaper power forward than that. A cheaper power forward than that. This is ridiculous. I'm not $15 million. I know he's Jay Crowder. I like him, but I don't like him that much. That gave me some cap room too. Cap holds at 28 mil, so that did give me some cap room. But I hate this because you don't know like how many players I actually have on my team. If you take all that stuff out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are on contracts right now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Trey Mann's going to be there. Burke's going to be there. Quartz Moss. Grant Williams. I still might need another power forward. So I want to look at power forwards. We don't have to do much, man. I think my team's pretty much already filled. We don't have to go crazy. We don't have to spend a lot of money, and I'm not going to try to spend a lot of money. Eric Gordon is an unrestricted free agent. $16 million. I don't really want to do that. Plus, he's 27 years old. I want someone young. Keldon Johnson is a restricted free agent. $17 million, though. I don't want to spend that. Darius Brasley is asking $21 million. Definitely not doing that. Even though he's an 80 overall. $14 million for Brandon Clark. Han Winters is a restricted free agent. He's asking for $20 million. Kevin Love is old. I would like him in a way. I would like him, have him in a way, but I kind of want to go younger. I don't want to go older. $15 million. Tyler Bay, restricted, $11 million. Kind of fits our system. Do I want to pay out that much money? No, not really. Larry Nance Jr. at 30. Cap room, cap hold. I'd just rather get a cheaper power forward, man. Jalen Johnson, $14 million. Toppin's on the list. Obi Toppin. Doesn't really fit ours, and he's asking for $9 million. He's 25 years old. PJ Washington's up there. He's got one offer already, though, but he's asking for a lot of money. How about at center? Clint Capella used to always be the guy I wanted, but now he's older and I don't want him anymore. We don't need a big center. I need a center that can play power forward, though, kind of both positions. Bamba would be good, but not at $21 million. Miles Turner. No. Cody Zeller. No. I like a person. If I'm going to do a deal like this, I want a multi-million-dollar deal. I want a multi-year deal. I don't want to just have him for a year or two. I just want a guy that will just be there. I can bring in Bobo, who can play power forward, but not at $20 million. No. No. We're not paying $20 million. We are being cheap in the Seattle Sonics franchise. I think we're better off just going into I think we're better off, man, just going into the offseason and seeing if I can get a player in free agency, a cheap player at a cheap deal. because I like the team I got. And of course, we were looking at cap holds. We do want to. Cody Martin is getting older. Do I have a logjam at shooting guard? Because Cody Martin's there. Cody Martin, Matt Thomas. We will not renounce rights. Matt Thomas, 28. Should I let him go or should I keep the bench? I mean, I kind of want to keep this bench still going because they're cheap deals. They're cheap deals. They don't cost me much. Trey Mann's not costing me much. Trey Burke is 30 though. Do I need to move on from Trey Burke? I'm gonna hold on to him. I want Quartz Moss, 25. Burke's 30. Trey Mann's 22. Matt Thomas is 28 years old, but he's cheap. Grant Williams, I'm paying way too much money for him. And he's a 72 overall. We'll keep the cap hold on for now. I might look for another power forward center. If I can get someone for the same amount of money, that's better, I honestly will do that. Power forward. PJ Washington, I just don't want to pay that money. We're looking for a cheap replacement, not Kevin Love. Cheap. Tyler Bay. No. Corey Rudd. Ray Nance Jr. Someone young. Pretty good, but cheap. That fits into our system that we're trying to run. Jalen Johnson. He's $14 million. I don't want to pay him $14 million. I can bring back Sekou Doumbouya, but not for $22 million. No. Eric Paschal, which he's honestly better than what we got with Grant Williams. $8 million. That's tempting. Mitchell Bradley, $10 million. No. All these other guys suck. Jabari Parker, I don't want a Wild Part 2. Christian Wood, $19 million. No. I want someone who can play center and power forward. Cody Zeller, $9 million. It's about what I pay Grant Williams, but he's better. But I wish he was younger. $12 million. I don't want Montrezl Harrell back. David Vega. Bol, not $20 million. I'm not paying $20 million. Bobby Portis. No. That's a cheap deal, but he's just. I want someone that's in their mid-20s. I don't want someone old. I want someone I can make multiple deals with and count on for a few years. $15 million. Marcus Aldridge is out there. 76 overall, inside scoring, 3-point shooting. He's not with our system, though. Does not fit our system we're wanting to run. Mamba fits it, but not at $21 million. I do not want to pay multi. If we can save money, I'd rather just keep us cheap and developing ourselves with the draft. Aaron Gordon, 16 million. I can't do that. There was someone I saw that Brandon Clark. No, not at 14 million. It's too much. We don't want Kevin Love. I did see someone I was interested in, Larry Nance Jr. No, I want someone younger. And Johnson, DeBoye, Ulis. He really doesn't fit, and he's a restricted free agent. But Pascal, man, I was looking at him. To get the real player that fits our system, we would have to spend a lot of money. A lot of money. And we don't want to spend that. We don't want to spend the money. He fits our system. Tyler Bay. But he can't play center. He's more of a forward. It would have been like $3 million more for Tyler Bay. Top end, Chris Boucher. No. No. I'd rather have him than Grant Williams, though. Let's make a deal. Restricted free agent. So, no shared contract. He wants 2 years and $17 million. He's 26. Got 12 total badges. We can give him this deal. And I might just do that. And then renounce my rights on Grant Williams. We might just do that. Let's offer him the contract. So we offer Pascal the contract. Go to cap hold. Grant Williams. Yes. I'm just going to go ahead and renounce him now. I don't want to pay him. I'm not going to pay a 72 overall power forward, man. I just couldn't do it anymore. So we go here, back here. Now we're advance. Agree. Cap hold. Nope, we don't want. We want to keep everybody. We get rid of. Yep. Day 3. Sign players. Zion got signed to the biggest deal like ever. Well, it's not the biggest deal ever, but it just looks that way. Joel Embiid gets re-signed for the Spurs. He goes to the Spurs after being a longtime Sixer. James Harden's in New York with the Knicks. John Moran is still with the Grizzlies. Thank God for that. Capella goes to the Force. Hawks get DeAndre Hunter. Karis LeVert goes to the Wild. P.J. Washington stays with the Hornets. Keldon Johnson goes with the Surf. Montrezl Harrell's with the Barons. Dylan Brooks is with the Bobcats, so they broke them up. Sonics, we get Eric Pascal. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm probably butchering his name, but that's what happened. I'm done, guys. We came here to do what we had to do. I replaced Grant Williams with Pascal. He agreed to our deal. We bring in all these other guys because they don't cost much. That's the only reason why I say bring them back. But as far as Tristan Thompson, Jay Crowder, they were really big contract holds on us. We get rid of those contract holds and I improve our depth at power forward as these new guys come in. Day 3 is done. Okay, free agency. I look at my team now and see if everybody's good. Or they're still doing the whole thing. This is what always used to kind of get to me. Is like, okay, do I got these guys or I don't? Pascal come off the bench. I'm still pretty much knowing it's saying cap holds to these guys. So we're not renouncing their rights. We're keeping them. So that should be good. I don't want anybody else. If we look at it, the cap holds though. How many players? Okay, it says I got 10. If you don't include the cap holds, if you include the cap holds, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 players. All right, good. We're good. So we can go here. Start advancing. We are not putting cap holds. We're not renouncing rights. Keep going. Keep her going. We're not renouncing rights. Keep going. Again, we're not renouncing rights. Keep going. Came here to do what we came here to do. Now watch when I go in and then all these players will be gone. I'm like, where's my team? I didn't renounce their rights. Unless I have to make deals with them. Do I have to make deals with them? I guess I'm holding them, but they can still go to other teams. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me look. Let me make sure. They're not on the list to go anywhere. So I'm not renouncing them. But they should say you should make deals with them. And they're not saying that. Are they in the... This is what always used to confuse me. I'd be like, I'm done. And nothing I did got done. Caleb Martin, that's not my guy. It's not my guy. Gary Harris. Didn't I just trade him? I don't see anything. They're not free agents. I mean, I didn't. I have cap holds on them. Oh, Matt Thomas is on here. Okay, we're going to make a deal with him. These deals should already been offered, man. So we got him. Matt Thomas. Let's look for Trey Burke. Trey Burke. They should have it where they have a list and they're there, and I can make a deal with them there. It shouldn't be this way. I don't think he'll take the minimum, or he might. He's 30. I'll bump it up more than I'll give it at least that. So Thomas, Burke, who else? Thomas, Burke, Kortzmaz. 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 Because I remember I would always do that, and I'd be like, "Where's my team at?" And I would have to go get them back off free agency. I could just skip all this and do a deal with them separately, though. I don't have to keep going through this. This is really, really stupid. Like, where are they? Kortzmaz. I don't see him. Can I just go contract extensions? Nope. I did renounce rights. I just kind of want them back. See, I don't like how they do that. Because now I have to go through and try to find them and make deals with them. Which I shouldn't have to do. Should be here. I'm not seeing them though. Okay. Contract. I don't know about that, bruh. But he's good. I mean, when you break it down, it's not that bad of a deal. 26 years old. He makes like $5 million a season coming off the bench. He's a little bit more pricier than the others, but he does good. We'll do a deal. We'll do over there with Quartz Moss. And Trey Mann, if I can find him. He'll be at point guard. Trey Mann. I thought I was still on a rookie deal, by the way. I hate to put y'all through this because it's really stupid. And I already negotiated. Yeah, I already negotiated with him. Gotta find Man. Where is Man? Right there. Negotiate contract. All right. We'll come back to trade Man. I did not renounce my rights to any of these guys. Go trade Man again. I'm ready to get back into my games and watch some Sonic games. So I'm burning the midnight oil. He wants way too much money, dude. No, you're 22 years old. No. Absolutely, we're not paying you that much money, man. Hate to break this to you. It's not happening. He may turn down the deal, but I just can't do it. Not for an unproven bench player. He did pretty good last year. I give him that, but no, we're not doing that deal, bro. He won't take it. He'll probably just stay a free agent, and then I have to make a deal with him later. No, hate this controller. You're worth that, and he probably won't take it. He has declined my offer. Trey Man has declined my offer. He said, "Man, what are you trying to do? I want $7 million a season." I'm telling you, dude, you're not worth that. Cody Martin. Wonder what he wants. What position he plays? Shooting guard. Trey Man. It's always the guy. He was always like a sort of guy that just like didn't want to play ball, man. Cody Martin. I'm just trying to get my cheap players back. They're just asking for more money. They're just asking for more money now. It's like they got. I mean, I can't believe what Man asked me for. He asked me for $8 million a season. He's like my third string point guard. Trey Burke isn't even asking for that much. He honestly earned it. Matt Thomas. I don't see Cody Martin anywhere. He's cheap. Expected $1.73 million. Cheap deal just for a bench guy. That's all he wants. That's all he'll get. I'm being cheap. I'm being very cheap. Okay, so Trey Burke. We negotiated him a contract. He's really interested. I think I offered him more than the minimum though. They should have a separate screen where, okay, you'd have the cap hold on him. Now you can do your deal with him. Nerve of that guy. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he asked for that much money. I'm just gonna send this to the end, man. You'll be all day with this. The players we want are cheap. Of course, Motts will be signed. Trey Burke will sign. Matt Thomas will sign. Cody Martin. Turn down my deal. Trey Man. Trey Burke. What the hell? Is it repeating? Okay. These three signed. They put up where they actually signed. Cody Martin has not re-signed yet. And Matt Thomas hasn't signed. Trey Man hasn't signed. But Trey Burke and them did. Okay. I gotta get Cody Martin to sign. Cody Martin and Matt Thomas did sign. Cody Martin hasn't signed and Trey Mann hasn't signed. Why y'all making this so hard? Is that the wrong Cody Martin? I didn't think he looked like that. Didn't I offer him something? Oh, they pushed me all the way to the top. Do that. They took him off the thing. I don't see him. We'll go to free agency with it. Cody Martin does sign. He did sign. Okay. Trey Mann is still talking this nonsense that he deserves like a big, like to make more money than even a first year rookie, a rookie that came in the first round of the draft would make. Because he's getting ridiculous. He expects $7.6 million coming off the bench. We're going to announce rights on Trey, man. I can't even. I don't even know why he's asking for what he's asking for. God bless him if you get it, brother. If you can get that much money, good. I can't pay you. I cannot pay you $7 million to come off the bench. You're the third person to come off the bench. I can't do it. Doesn't work that way. I think I got 14 players. I just need to get another point guard. That'll be it. We're going to take this to the offseason. All the other guys I was able to make deals with. It just didn't happen this time. Player progression. Kemba Walker, let's look at the news. Kemba Walker joins the Orlando Magic. Pope joins the Surf. Cian Adams goes to the Surf. So the Surf welcome Hassan Whiteside. Oh my God, the Surf. What are they doing? How much money you guys got? Trey Burke comes back. So everybody's happy with that. Courts Mods comes back. Suggs, 82 overall. Williams actually went down a little bit. Can't believe that. He's just 25 years old. Atkins kind of decreased. Guess because he got traded. Ellen, he improved. His three-point shooting's improved. Yeah, it's a solid A now. Pascal kind of went down from a B plus to a B. Tudor has improved. Since I went from a D to a C. Inside went from a C plus. Rebound went to a C plus. Horst Moss, not really all that great. Trey Burke, regression's hitting with him. All the other ones are down. The guys I just re-signed to fill out to keep the roster filled. Yeah, they kind of went down. I don't know why it's not saying anything. I ain't got 15 players. Okay, whatever. This video is getting to the 2 hour mark. I want to go ahead and finish. Sprain left ankle. Sprain left ankle season. I just drafted him. What the? He's out for the season? Oh my God. I gotta figure out what happened. They're just saying season because it's just, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, they're just saying season. So I have all these injuries. I don't even want to go through this. I'm just trying to speed through it. They scared me with the whole injury thing. They scared the crap out of me. I was like, he's out for the season? I just drafted him. We're in a summer league. Seems like the entire league. Pittsburgh Force have been eliminated. Seattle Sonics have been eliminated. Isaiah's fully healed. CPU, deal with it. CPU. Surf have been eliminated. Seattle Bobcats have been eliminated. Baltimore Barons have been eliminated. The Wild made it, and they lose to Cleveland in the Summer League. And of course, this means nothing. Never means anything. Don't get stuck. We will do auto-generated rookies. Keep that going. Simulate through game. It's taking way too long. So we did that. Training camps. Work on stuff. All right. I got 2 free camps available. First off, we're going to work on perimeter shooting. We're going to go once again. I could do Suggs. I kind of want Elden James to get better at shooting 3. We'll put him through it. And yeah, mid-range shot improves by 2. 3-point shot improves by 2. Good. Rebounding. We will send Lester Atkins over for rebounding camp. Defensive rebound goes up by 3. Offensive rebound goes up by 3. And that's it. And we'll advance to next season. And we are done. 2 hours in the video. We're finally done. We are back with Seattle Sonic basketball. A lot of changes to the roster. It's a way different roster, man. We're going to see about getting another point guard to go along with that, or I might switch somebody over to point guard from here. Probably Cody Martin. Probably Thomas. Matt Thomas can play point guard. I can switch him over for that. Steven, Kortzmaz, Edwin James, Kortzmaz, Stevens, Bridges, Pascal, and Lester O'Connor, the rookie. Center, Williams, Atkins. 2, 6, 9, 12, 14. I got another roster spot. Probably get another center. We'll go with another center. If they have one. Let's look. I have $27 million in cap room. Any center's worth a damn. That won't break the bank. I'm going to have to make a decision on this. I could bring back Tristan. He's asking only $5 million. Could bring him back, but he would be like the third center. I mean, do you really want to pay that for a third center? Wouldn't you be better off like, well, I don't want to pay $10 million. Another power forward that can play center. We're going to look into it. I don't want to make too long of a video. I think this video's gone long enough. Who was at that center? Cedric Law. He's asking for it, and he's a lot younger. I could actually probably use him. He might be a good fit. Personality wild card. Could that be a bad thing? No badges. Tristan Thompson may get him back. Might bring Tristan Thompson back. But I'm going to have to make a decision on that myself. Guys, it's been 2 hours. This is a 2-hour video. So I hit the mark of where I want it to be. Team's a lot different, but I love what we did. I think the team is younger. I think it'll be a little bit better. I'm going to enjoy this season. Like I said, this is a long build, man. We'll be doing 2K22 for a while. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I hate my face blocked all the stuff that was going on, but hope y'all didn't block any important information I was doing. But guys, that is offseason heading into season 3. I will post this on YouTube. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.